What's up, wonderful people? What's up? IOBA. My name is TC. For y'all that, don't know who I am and what I'm about, I'm going to give you a quick intro. IOBA means Institute of Black Awareness. That's my DBA. That's where I do my business and, sell my artwork and stuff under that DBA. And it's also the name of the community center I used to go to when I was a child. It's where I picked up a lot of early black history and stuff like that. I forgot more about that place than I remember, but it was a wonderful, wonderful place that we used to go to back in the 70s. It's called the Institute of Black Awareness, IOBA. So that's where that comes from. But today I was checking out some video, right? This is what I want to go into. I want to talk about. Oh yeah, by the way, I talk about all kind of stuff on this channel. I talk a little bit about politics, a little bit about life, a little bit about my experience as an older brother growing up in, a country like this with a history like the one it has, filled with racism and white supremacy and all the rest of that shit. So I talk about all that sort of stuff, things of that nature, And I got my own take on these things, and I'm gonna give it to you straight. Everything I say is verifiable, but it's my opinion. Sometimes I'm wrong, but most of the time I'm right, because I recognize the patterns that life kind of go in. But anyway, I was checking out a video today, right? And there was this white man. And the white man was talking about his relationship to black women. And dude, on the video, he had an old beard and he was kind of pale. And he was kind of soft and pudgy looking white man. He didn't look like he worked out or nothing. And he said he got inbox from this sister and, she said she liked him and, they went out. And he said, while they was out on the date, she was kind of fawning over him, those were the words he used, and going overboard to be nice and feminine and all this, cracker worship she was doing, basically. And he said, it made him feel kind of awkward and uncomfortable. He said, because, he don't deserve that kind of treatment because he ain't that nice a person. The white boy said he know a lot of black men with far better characters than he has. He said he's actually kind of a shitty person. He said she was only doing all of that, all over me and shit because I'm white. What a lot of sisters don't seem to understand is, a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times, there ain't nothing but a box that the white boys have to check off their bucket list. That's it. They are a box that the white boy have to check off their bucket list. Now, I ain't saying white people and black people don't fall in love and have wonderful marriages and all of that shit. But I'm saying, by and large, and I come from where a whole bunch of white boys live at. And I work with them. And I fought with them. Every day for decades. I know how they think. I know how they act when they get mad. I know they got this fetish for black women. It's a box they need to check off. That's on their bucket list a lot of times. Sometimes they get pussy whipped. They don't know how good that brown sugar is. Then they get whipped. Then they start tricking. They do whatever. White men have always had access to black women. Think about it. All back during slavery, before slavery, colonization. White men have always had access to black women anytime they wanted to. Y'all ain't no big deal to them. You're not. Y'all just something y'all just something they fantasize about and fetishize over. Not all the time, but some of the time. More often than not. Y'all out there slobbing all out the mouth all over these white boys. And a lot of times, that's what they're thinking, you know. That's what they're thinking. I know this because they used to tell me so. Out their mouth. I used to work with them every day. I used to train with them every day. Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll find myself in a bar with one or two of them every day. Not every day. Every once in a while, I would find myself in a bar with them. Not far, though. Because I would never go, like, out to none of they fucking little barbecues or whatever the fuck, the picnics. Because we know what a picnic really is, right? I would never go to none of their functions or none of that shit. I go to the local bar that was right on the corner from where we worked from time to time and have a beer while we waiting for our paycheck to get cash. Then I bounce the fuck up out of there. Get back down to the hood where I belong. But I know how them motherfuckers stink and I know what they talk about. Shit. As I think about it, them motherfuckers used to like my mother. My mom was a good looking woman when she was in her 30s and 40s. And she worked in that place before I did. She was little, she was fit, in shape. Them white boys really liked my mama. I used to have to tell them to get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. I kid you not. Yep. But that's it. That's it. Like I said, every once in a while when I'm going to get pussy whipped, and you'll get a ring out of him, you might get a bag out of him. But nah. And if you got the money, they're going to get a bag out of you. Just ask Halle Berry, among others. The white boys don't love y'all like that. I'm just telling you. The white boys don't love y'all like that. The ones y'all see out there that look like they sticking, whatever. There's some other shit going on. But by and large, man, listen. They think y'all stupid. They think y'all loud. And they think all y'all good for is screwing. That's what white boys think of black girls most of the time. So, I'm going to leave that lay there. And I'm going to see who talks shit and give me a hard time. But that's giving it to you straight right there, sisters. Them white boys don't love y'all like y'all think they do. Go find that video where that white man sitting there talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? They know their own history. They know all of the goddamn degradation that they did to black women when they was, doing all kinds of medical experiments on black women, trying to figure out how women's bodies worked back in the day, how they used to use slave women to create instruments to do operations on women. No anesthesia, because they didn't think black women felt pain. Y'all know Master used to run up in the slave quarters. Y'all know what a real bed wench is. Y'all think that thought process has gone away? No. It has not. It has not. You see? So beware. If you go out on a date with a white boy, treat him the same way as if you was out on a date with a brother. And see how long he stick around. He won't. That's it for now, y'all. Y'all don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and come back and hear me talk some more shit. I'll catch y'all in the next one. TC, and I'm out. Peace.